Virgo, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we have a reading for you. No particular subject. We're going to take an energy, something we know, something we don't know, recent past advice and potential outcome. At the end, there will be an opportunity for an extended where we'll dive in deeper. You can watch this for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node, or if any of those planets are currently transiting your 6th house. This could be for you. Thank you for however you support the channel, very much appreciated. Cross-watch is more than welcome, message may well be for you. All the information is in the description box, including the website link for private reads. Just hit the more button below. Happy birthday to Virgo. We're in Virgo season now. So, obviously, the sun is in your 1st house for Virgo ascendants, but you'll all get that energy as Virgos. So energetically, the sun's been in your 12th house, maybe putting a lot of highlight on issues in terms of maybe, mental health, your dreams, in terms of actual dreams. This could be a focus on self-defeating habits. This could be a focus on hidden enemies. A lot of things might have come up to light just recently for you. But it feels fresh. It feels brand new, as if something's opening up. So let's see what we get. One more. Virgo. What do we got? We have the Fool. Doesn't get any fresher than a brand new Fool. So, interesting. So I'm seeing there's a like a postcard sort of thing up in the yoga studio I go to, and it says one day or day one, you decide. Are we taking a leap of faith somewhere, Virgo? Is there an opportunity to really just trust in the unknown, to take a leap of faith? What do we know? What don't we know? Recent past. Advice. Yeah, you've been asked to take a leap of faith in something here. And potential outcome, wow. Could be to do with relationships. Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. I stress that. The only reason why I say that is because there's 2 references to Saturn here, and Saturn's in Pisces. Pisces rules your 7th house of connections, relationships. Doesn't have to be. It's also contracts as well. King of Pentacles, there you are. Sat, looking very, very proud of yourself. With the 4 of Pentacles, with the 6 of Wands, and good. I'm glad you're proud of yourself. There's effort that's been put in here, but it feels like stagnancy, because recent past, 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is, in the herbal astrology, would be horsetail. It's patience. Nobody wants to hear that phrase, but you've obviously patiently been diligent about something. In what way, I don't know. There's just a situation now where there's an opportunity to come. In what way, I don't know. This could be to take a leap of faith in teaching, what we're not aware of, the 7 of Wands, it's the teacher card. This could be expanding your knowledge in a different way. This could be going back to school. This could be, really expanding your mind in other aspects. If it's relationships, it could be, in the Black Moon Lilith deck, it would be separation, the stage of alchemy where we start forming relationships with people that you wouldn't normally do because it's for your highest good. Not your usual types, whether it's friendships, whether it's partnerships, whether it's work colleagues. It's like there's this growth aspects that's happened within you, and I get the impression this, with the sun standing out here, with that sun being in your 12th house, and this is Mars in Leo. So if we think the sun's in the background here, Leo is your 12th house, and Mars is that tower, and it's the house of hidden enemies. You've been asked to, when people show you who they are, believe them the first time. I don't know who needs to hear that, but that's something very, very, very clear here. What we're aware of is the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is Saturn in Pisces. Like I say, Saturn's transiting your 7th house right now. one-on-ones, relationships, all types of interaction. Doesn't have to be romantic, any type of one-on-one interaction. Once Saturn's retrograde, it's asking us to look at what's working, what isn't. With the Seven of Pentacles as well, I almost feel like the universe is asking you to, well, Saturn in particular, is asking you to really look back on the past 7 years. You know, it takes 28 years for Saturn to do its return. So if we look at a chart and break it down into 4, so we've got the first house, 7th house, 10th house, 4th house. Each, obviously, if it's 28 years for Saturn to do its cycle, each one is 7 years. So the Seven of Pentacles in the recent past is asking you to look back at the last 7 years. What's worked, especially in terms of relationships with this Saturn in Pisces energy of the 7th house. What do we avoid? Where do we connect? Where do we run away? Where do we, you know, Pisces energy is the martyrdom as well. You know, where do we try and martyr in terms of relationships? Where do we not trust the true colours? You know, where do we give people too many chances if they're just showing you the same things over and over again? Whatever this is, could be in terms of career as well. You're being asked to take a leap of faith. The Fool is here, and the Fool is here to say to you, think bigger, expand. Your advice is Temperance. Temperance is Sagittarius. Sagittarius rules the 9th house. 9th house is, and Sagittarian energy is freedom. It's taking chances. It's ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is that luck. It's that game of chance. It's rolling the dice and seeing whatever it is. It's, you know, one day or day one, you decide. There's something here about just taking this leap of faith to see a bigger picture. 9th house is law. It's also higher education, further education. It's travel. There's so many, spirituality. It's the gurus. There could be an instance here as well, especially when I mentioned that when people show you who they are, trust them the first time. With Saturn being in Pisces as well as Neptune in Pisces, and especially in your 7th house of one-on-ones, there's a big emphasis right now on, and especially with the Sagittarian energy of the 9th house being here of spirituality and gurus, Saturn and Neptune are going to be highlighting a lot of false gurus, a lot of, you know, charlatans, that type of thing. So just be really mindful, you know, don't give your power away too much in any aspect. You know, just, you know, trust that discernment yourself. But there's something about this Fool here. It's trusting yourself. He's leaning forward, his heart is in. You know, it's trusting your internal power. It's interesting. I already mentioned the yoga practice with the postcard, but there's sometimes in, for example, just as simple as forward fold. Forward fold, to get the best out of it, you got to lean into keep your feet on the ground, but you're leaning into your toes. You're leaning into the soles rather than the heels, and you've got to have an element of trust. And I test myself all the time. I'll do it with my eyes closed as much as I possibly can. And it's something about just testing and just trusting in your ability to keep you upright. But there's something wonderful here. The outcome's the world. This is a major, like, journey, the Fool to the world. If you take a leap of faith in whatever life is throwing at you right now, we're going to check out the Hierophant, because we've got Saturn here, we've got Saturn here, we've got Saturn here. We're going to be checking out the Hierophant as well as the Hangman for the Saturn in Taurus, Saturn in Pisces. For some of you this is work, for some of you this is taking chance on relationships. I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you, but just really, if it scares you, I'm glad. And that's that time to take that leap of faith, put it that way. And also check out the Tower in Strength as well. You're being aligned. I mean, there's no coincidence here that we've got the Star card, which is kind of like this, your true north, is wedged between the current nodes. North node's in Aries, the Emperor, South node's in Libra, the Justice card. There's something very destined about what's going off in your life at the moment. So if this is taking a chance in your career, especially with that North Node aspect of Aries, Aries is Mars. Mars wants to take action on something. Interesting. But something's holding you back, the Nine of Swords. I don't know why. Figure it out, guys. Interesting, strength is with the Hanged Man, and it's with the Knight of Wands and the King of Cups. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is, it definitely, I feel like you're seeing people for who they are, because that's 12th house, and then Leo rules your 12th house, and then we've got the Knight of Wands and the King of Cups. For me, it feels a little bit imbalanced. There's something about possibly people in your environment that appear in one way and behave in another. I don't know. So be mindful that trust the colours when you show them the first time, definitely. Hierophant is with the Three of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, there's something here. What's stopping you is it possibly, and don't scream at the screen, an element of stubbornness, but not in the typical sense of stubbornness. It's a typical sense of self-doubt. You're stubborn in the sense of, I can't do this because this isn't in place. Whereas in reality, the this and this can't step into place until you take that first step, if I'm making any sense. It's like you've got this big vision of a business, but you're looking at the end rather than the baby steps that it takes. I hope people are keeping up with me here. Like, if you have a particular business plan and you think, I'm no good at organisation, so I need accountants, I need people that can do all this aspect of that part of the business, and it stops you from making that move because you haven't got it in place. Yet there's still things to do. Temperance is that higher learning, further education. You might not have things in place just yet, but there's things that you can take a step on. Reading that book that you need to read for that next step. Taking that course that you need to take for that next step. There's an element of stubbornness here. It could be just the ego. The ego wants to keep us safe at all times, and the only way the ego knows how to keep us safe is to repeat what we've done in the past. Whereas this is asking for brand new. You've been guaranteed success with the world and as your outcome. This is attainment and achievement. But you got to make that step. Okay. Was that it for what I was looking at? Oh, the Tower. Tower's with the Six of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Okay. I kind of feel like whatever's happened the last sort of 6 months is coming full circle. So whatever has been the biggest theme for you for the past 6 months is coming full circle. You have all the capabilities to, lean in, heart forward, be powerful. Power isn't powerful when you put yourself down, and that could be a big issue here. Okay. Virgo, what can I say? It's one day or day one, you decide. Okay. In your extended, we're just going to clarify these this week, see what we can get, but just know that you've got, call it guardian angel with temperance, that's watching over whatever this reads about for you personally, taking that leap of faith in something. The universe is saying, we'll catch you. Lean in, heart forward. Trust. And trust yourself, definitely. Okay, guys, let me know if it resonates. We have Gemini, Aquarius, Saturn in Pisces, Mars in Leo, Saturn in Taurus, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Sun in Capricorn, Jupiter in Leo, Venus in Scorpio, Venus in Aries, Mercury in... interesting. Mercury in Virgo, Four of Swords. For some of you that have been, maybe communication's been difficult in terms of maybe something within the family, Four of Wands, or something at home, or something in a strong connection, Emperor, Empress type of energy. Any sort of silence is coming to the end, because Mercury's been retrograde from your sign into Leo, back into your sign in a few days' time. Give it about 3-4 weeks, and communication's gonna improve. There's just something about being mindful of what you're saying right now. I don't know why. Let's see where the Emperor is. Oh, with the Star card and the Justice. Where's the Empress? Empress is with the Three of Swords and the Moon. So there's a lot of pain that's surrounding this Empress energy here. So if that could be a mother archetype, it could be divine feminine energies. Yeah, I would hold off any sort of communication. If you're worried about lack of communication, trust the process. There's something that feels... Yeah, just breathe. Just take a leap of faith in this aspect, and you'll be fine. Okay, guys, let me know. See you soon. Bye.